I gotta hand it to Sony. Any first-party PlayStation game, literally every single one, is just so well optimized on their consoles, it's damn impressive. Their first-party games look and run just as well on PlayStation consoles as they do on a high-end gaming PC. From Spider-Man to God of War, and now the latest PC release, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. This video is essentially a side-by-side comparison of Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut on PS5 versus PC. Get this, I spent $500 on my PS5 about 4 years ago, and 2 years later I spent about $2,000 on this gaming PC. I could just as well go and spend another $2,000 to $3,000 if I want the latest and greatest 4000 series graphic cards. That's a lot of money for a gaming PC. But that $500 PS5 from 4 years still goes head to head with the latest high-end gaming PC when comparing Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. On PS5, this game has two graphic modes, higher resolution and better frame rate. Both modes do target 60 FPS. This is both for the gameplay and the live action cutscenes. Now between the two, the differences are subtle. Higher resolution does look more crisp, it's closer to 4K, but you really have to zoom in to notice a difference. With that higher resolution, the PS5 holds almost solid 60 FPS. I mean, there's really not any drops. For that reason, I see no reason for that second performance mode. Just roll with higher resolution mode and enjoy 60 FPS with the highest possible visuals. For that reason, I chose the higher resolution graphics mode for this comparison. And guess what? It holds up really well against expensive PC with ultra maxed out settings. Really, there's very little difference here. You gotta zoom in 4 times just to notice some subtle differences. You'll see that 4K dynamic of PS5 versus the 4K native of a gaming PC. I mean, it's hard to tell the difference. Even the draw distance is essentially the same. This just goes to show the high standards PlayStation Studios has when it comes to performance of their games. In terms of storage, the game's 60.8 gigabytes on PS5, but a slightly lower 52.1 gigabytes on PC. This side-by-side gameplay looks just as good on PS5 as it does on a much more expensive gaming PC. I guess the only real difference would be that PCs do have the ability for this game with, you know, that ultra high frame rates, 120 FPS, 200 FPS. It really depends on how expensive your gaming setup is. But for a game like this, 60 FPS is plenty. This isn't a first-person shooter where anything higher is gonna make a difference. Anything above 60 is really irrelevant. So that's how Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut compares on PS5 versus PC. For the rest of the video, check out some more side-by-side gameplay.
The Khan expects to fight a war against the samurai. He will anticipate our every move, unless we find new ways to surprise him. That's how we'll save Lord Shimura and retake our home.
You'll need some help.
Raiders. The Khan's attack dogs.
Too many of them! Hide! In the grass!
Faster, sir!
Nam Kom Yum. Von Lanicek! Time! Kommt da zurück! Firvia Gorpe!
That's you now.
Not yet. I'm still searching.
I'm sure you'll find someone soon.
Heal!
Taka can help you after we save him. Hard to believe I might see him soon.
He's lucky to have you.
He might disagree.
That's what siblings are for.
What about you? Any brothers or sisters?
Lord Shimura is my only family.
What will you do when he's free?
Take a breath. Because then I'll know there's hope for our island.
You feel that strongly?
I've watched him win victory against impossible odds. And after your brother is free, what then?
Honestly, I haven't had time to think about it.
My uncle taught me that a samurai masters his emotions, like you master a horse or a blade.
That's a hard way to live.
It's not supposed to be easy.
It's a hard way to live.
Not supposed to be easy. There's a spot up ahead that overlooks the river.
Should give us a good view of the Mongol camp. There's the camp. Tough to get inside.
The Mongols threw that place together in days. There has to be... Before the samurai, this island was ruled by criminals. We changed that by creating order and delivering justice in the open. We live by a code of honor. And sometimes we die by it. Warriors like my father, we just wanted to give us a safer home.
I want the same thing. But we have to fight back.
But you took care of him.
Someone had to. He hated when I stole. But it was that or starve. I didn't have a choice.
I didn't choose to be a samurai either. But going against my instincts, my code.
It's better than getting wiped out by the Mongols. We have to fight back.
Move some this way.
It's the rebels' fault. We should feed them to this bear as punishment.
We are not barbarians, Jin.
We should feed them to this bear as punishment.
We are not barbarians, Jin.